3.2, they give you the midpoint and they also give you the coördinates of the point on the circle circumference. So let's say if you is by die middelpunt minus 4 en 2. And they tell you that the point on the circle circumference is 1 and 0. Okay, en dan vra hulle vir jou om die vergelyking van die raaklyn deur daai punt te bepaal. So what we're doing now is we are calculating the gradient of the radius and therefore the gradient of the tangent will be 5/2. No? Because those two have to be perpendicular to one another. And remember your reason. Okay, so ons het y is gelyk aan 5/2x plus c. Which one will I substitute in there? Hoekom die 1 en die 0 en nie die ander 1 nie? Good. Moenie die twee verwar nie. The negative 4 and 2 is the midpoint of the circle. The tangent doesn't go through the midpoint of the circle. The tangent goes through this one. Two 2.4, they give you this. And they say that the tangent is at the origin. Okay, so kom ons doen presies dieselfde. Wat sal die koördinate van die middelpunt van die sirkel wees? 1 and minus 4. And the point on the circle circumference? 0 and 0. Okay. So ons werk die gradiënt van die radius uit. So wat gaan die gradiënt van die raaklyn wees? Draai hom om. 'n kwart positief, né? Nee? Is julle wakker? Nope. Kyk, hoekom kan ek hom net so los? Yes, hierdie is die y-afsnit. En die y-afsnit se waarde is 0. So c se waarde gaan 0 wees. You can go and substitute it, but you're going to get to the same answer anyway. Okay. I'm going to do 2 more examples with you guys and then I'm going to give you homework. Op jou eie. Goed. Okay. Goed, so ons gaan nou 'n voorbeeld doen wat hulle vir jou sê jy moet bepaal of twee circles and then they give you the equation of the two circles whether they touch one another. Sometimes they intersect one another, so then they have more than one intercept, and sometimes they don't touch one another at all. Okay, so ons kan weer gelyktydige oplossing doen. We can do simultaneous solution again. But sometimes there's an easier way to do that. Okay, so jy kan besluit watse metode werk die maklikste vir jou. If we say this one has a midpoint A and this one has a midpoint B, okay, and we call this, come now, the radius of circle A and this the radius of circle B. Then, if the length of radius A plus the length of radius B is exactly equal to the distance between the points A, B, it means that those circles will touch one another. If the distance of the one radius or the length of the one radius plus the length of the other radius is exactly equal to the distance between those two midpoints, it means that the circles will touch one another. So net een afsnit. Maak dit vir julle sin? Nee. Okay. So ons het die radius van 'n sirkel en die radius van 'n sirkel. Onthou dit het te doen met die rand van die sirkel. If that is exactly equal to the distance between the midpoints, they are touching one another. As die radius van die sirkel plus die radius van die sirkel groter is as AB. Okay, so this is touch. Hierdie is overlap. Want dan het jy jou sirkel se middelpunt en middelpunt en hulle radiusse oorskry dan mekaar. So hulle gaan verby mekaar. In other words, then the two circles will cut at two places. So. Jo, die twee ovale. Okay. Good. And the last situation we have is if radius A plus radius B is smaller than AB, they don't touch. Maak dit vir julle sin? Ja? Nee? Okay. Goed. Ek gaan gou kyk na die voorbeeld in julle boeke. So they say show that the circle x plus 3 plus y minus 4 squared is equal to 4 touches this one. Okay. Ons gaan nie hierdie ene kan doen op daai metode wat ek nou vir julle gewys het nie. We're not going to be able to do this one like that because we don't have a point on the circle circumference of the two, so we can't calculate their radius. Nee? Maar, nou is ons weer terug op soos ons nou maar besluit het of iets 'n raaklyn van 'n sirkel is. We said that if it is a tangent of a circle, it only has one intercept. Sê my saam. Okay, goed. So dis wat ons gaan doen. Hierdie sirkel se middelpunt is wat? What will the midpoint of that circle be? What will the midpoint of this circle be? I'm gonna call that MA. Kom ons maak dit net bietjie makliker vir onsself. So the midpoint of circle A and the midpoint of circle B. So ek gaan nou die afstand tussen daai twee uitwerk. Do you guys remember how to do the distance formula? X minus x squared plus y minus y squared. Fine. Okay. I was talking nonsense now. No. We don't need another point on the circle circumference to get the radius of the circle because that is radius squared. Stimulus on? So the radius of circle A will be equal to 2 and the radius of circle B will be equal to 3. Nee? Vierkantswortel van 4 en vierkantswortel van 9. Good? En sien julle hierdie twee is gelyk aan mekaar. So because the radius of A plus the radius of B is equal to the distance between the midpoints, we can deduct that they